What's going on, guys? What is going on, man? I look fat in this shirt. I really am not fat, man. I'm not fat. I don't think I'm fat. I'm not fat, man. I'm just lovable. uh, Damn, my nails are all jacked up, man. I was helping a guy offload today, and got to the place. I had a very light day today, guys. I had a real easy day. I had two drops. One went in Paducah, Kentucky, and then the other one was in Columbia, Tennessee, which is where I'm at now. I'm at the Loves, and got a load in the morning, picking up about 20 miles here, going towards Chicago. I don't think I'll be able to drop it off tomorrow afternoon because they close at 5, and yeah, no. But I'm really excited, as you can tell. I'm real excited, man, because I'm finally getting my truck back. I'm in the loaner truck. As you guys know, my truck was in the shop. It's still in California. I'm in Tennessee. But yeah, they called us the other day, man, saying my truck is ready to go. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this truck. This truck is nice. I think I know who it belonged to before I got into it. But anyways, yeah, I like the truck, man. It runs good. It runs smooth. It's clean. They detailed it before I got into it. You know, I was home for about 2 weeks. The good thing about it was I was home with my family, man. I got to see my boy play a lot of ball. You know, they had a little fall tournament, inter squad, and he's coming along, man. And then I got to hang out with my daughter. Me and my wife went out a couple of times. You know, did some things around the house, moved some things over to my in-laws or my mother-in-law's house, put some stuff in the storage. Man, it was just a constant thing that I was doing. You know, I wasn't just. The good thing was I was sleeping in, catching up on some sleep. But other than that, man, I wake up. I normally take my wife some lunch, have lunch with her. She works at the school. But yeah, man, my time there was just busy. So, but anyways, guys. Want to say hi to all my buddies out there, man. My crew, Vince, Elwin, Robert, Lewis, Alan, Wayne, Juan. The list goes on and on, guys. We were talking about earlier. We were talking about, and that's what we do, man. We sit here and we text back and forth. Elwin and Robert was showing us some food that they cooked over the road. We're talking about air fryers. I'm thinking of investing in an air fryer, 3-in-1 air fryer, a microwave conventional oven, and then an air fryer, because I always hear how people can cook certain things to where, to me, I just have a regular microwave, and I get limited, and I think I mentioned Lewis also, but yeah, man, we talk constantly, man. We shoot ourselves jokes and talk about crazy things, keep ourselves company while we're over the road. And that's what you need to do, man. When you're a new driver, you have to build a family out here, man, because it's a lonely lifestyle to think about. If you're not a team driver, it's a lonely lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be that way, guys. It doesn't have to be that way. And that's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Is because one guy asked me, he asked me two things. He wants to know if I ever was a trainer, as well as have I ever done team driving. And those answers have been yes. I have been a trainer before, and I have team drove before. Okay, if that makes sense, if that's the correct terminology. I have been in a team situation to where, honestly, guys, it wasn't for me. Okay, not that there's anything wrong with it, there's a couple of things that you have to look at it, team driving, you get to make more money, this and that, back and forth. In essence, yes and no. The only way you can make good money as a team driver is if you're a husband and wife team, because that money's going into one pocket, which is probably going to be your wife. But it's going to be, a one-sided, I guess, financial advantage. But if it's you and your buddy, then by the time you split the fuel, and then it gets broken down into two, and then you're paying the truck payment, this and that, back and forth. It's almost the same thing as you're driving solo. Only benefit is you get to break it down to where you don't have to always just drive your full 11, and the other person, I mean, if you want to drive 4 hours, pull over, click the ELD over to the other driver and drive another 4 hours, and then the four, whatever you want to call it, break it down. As long as that load gets there when it's supposed to get there, you're aces, okay? But the only negative thing to me is, now I could be wrong, but you're constantly running, okay? I like to stop, man. I like to stop, get out of the truck, walk around, stretch my legs, you know. And team driving for me, man, sometimes that is the one downfall, you know, that it has is that you're just constantly, you know, balls to the wall, you know, onto that next, you know, delivery. To me, that's not me, man. I tried it one time. I didn't like it, you know. Now, there was a couple of times where we did reset our clocks, you know, this and that, you know. But the majority of the time, we were just constantly running. And it just wasn't for me, man. It just wasn't for me. And also, you know, like I said, like I mentioned it earlier, you know, it only benefits you if you're a husband and wife team, you know, because that money is going to one particular point, which is going to be you and your wife, you and your spouse, you and your husband, or whoever you want to call it, if there's a female watching this video, you know. But if it's you and your buddy, you know, and you guys just want to sit there and drive across, you know, the country, and it's not back and forth, when it's all said and done, man, you're really not making that much of a difference on what I'm making. Okay. Yes, the load is paying more because they expect it there at, you know, earlier than what a single person is doing, whatever you want to call it. But once you break it down, there's to me, it's not a big difference, man. It's not, you know. I like stopping. I like stopping for the day, you know, shutting it down, watch some TV, you know, cook something, or get out and walk around, stretch my legs out, exercise, you know. But other than that, man, you know, team driving, man, is just, you know, now, have I ever been a trainer? Yeah, obviously I have, you know. And depending who you train, you know, puts a big responsibility, you know, on you. Because if I've trained 2 people in the past. One person was just cool, man. He was awesome. He wanted to get out here, you know. He was looking forward on taking this lifestyle, and he really wanted to learn. The second person, man, he thought he knew it all. He this and that back and forth. He'd done it before, this and that back and forth. You know, now understand, guys, I'm the easiest person you can probably talk to, you know, work with, or whatever you want to call it, you know. But that trainer, you know, is putting his life in your hands as a trainee, okay? When I first learned how to drive 18-wheelers, okay, now I had an understanding how to work the stick shift, how to double clutch, how to, you know, I knew a lot of stuff because the job, the industry that I was in before becoming a truck driver, you know, I was a transportation supervisor, and I would move a lot of trucks back and forth around the yard. So I had the idea on how to work the clutch, how to float the gears, you know, the list goes on and on. But as in like over the road, as in like maneuvering certain things, you know, that was still not in my somewhat database on how to do it, you know. So when I went over the road with a trainer, man, my lips were closed. I was learning, okay. Now, it also puts a big issue on your trainer. You know, if your trainer is just an ass and that's all he's just there for is to collect an extra paycheck, then yeah, it's going to be hard for you to learn because they're not there to teach you. They're just there to go ahead and make more money off of you, okay? A trainer, man, a trainer can make you or break you on how you see things out here on the road. You know, some trainers out here, man, ain't worth the flip. You know, like I said, they're just there just to make that extra cash, you know. Because I've heard some people, well, my trainer didn't teach me that. My trainer didn't teach me this. My trainer didn't teach me that, okay? Guys, you have to ask questions, okay, as a trainee. You know, how do I do this? What happens to this? Back and forth. Because in essence, guys, schools, when they put you with the trainer, that trainer has a list of things that you need to do and cover before he releases you and you go on the road. Okay, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to have certain many hours, you have to do this, you have to watch this kind of modular, this kind of video, you have to do this kind of backing up, whatever, you have to do a total of this many hours on doing this. The list goes on, guys. But there's certain things on there, that you're I won't say you're not gonna ever do, because you will. But there's certain things to where you need to master. Okay, all right. Even though you probably have enough hours within that truck on doing it, you still need to practice, guys. You still need, backing in, especially at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, when it's pitch dark. Pulling in a truck stop or doing this back and forth. So the list goes on and on, guys. And if you don't have a trainer that's gonna sit there and take the time and discuss it with you, break it down, and teach you, you might as well just be pissing in the wind. Okay, so yeah, guys. I mean, have I ever been a trainer? Yes, I have. What is it? An easy lifestyle or skill to possess to be a trainer? Yes, it all depends on how you see things. Because training, man, is because you might get some knucklehead in that passenger side, that just wants to shoot the shit all day, and you're trying to teach them certain things. Okay, but anyways, guys, I mean, have I ever been a team driver? Yes, I have. Did I like it? Not really. It wasn't for me. Now don't get me wrong, the person that I was driving with was cool, but I slowly started realizing that, man, we're just constantly running. And have I ever been a trainer? Yes, I have. Did I like it? It all depends on the trainee, okay? Because there's some people out here that want to learn, There's people out here that come out here, oh man, I'm going to be a truck driver, this and that, back and forth. I'm going to be getting into these truck stops. I'm going to be turning off the truck, turn on the TV, play these games, and that back and forth. Guys, honestly, guys, that's one thing that for me, this is my own personal preference. I don't have time for that, man. I really don't. I turn off my truck, get something to eat, relax, watch something on TV, YouTube, or whatever the case may be. The last thing I want to do is sit there and just get mind boggled over watching or doing a video game. Okay, and now if it's you, you want to sit there and play those crazy exotic games, and find that's all you. But to me, that's not for me, man. I'd rather just turn off my truck, relax, chill, walk around, this and that, and enjoy life and just relax, man. I'm not saying that I'll never do that, but there's people out here, man, that just, play hours and hours, man, on the phone. Next, they go to sleep at 12 o'clock in the morning and they have to get up at 6, or whatever the case might be. I'm not saying that's everybody, but it happens. Okay. But like I said, man, there's things out here on the road, and I'm solely speaking to new people that are coming into this industry, man. There's things out here that you're going to sit there and just be amazed on what you see out here. The scenery, different types of places you've gone to where, but the most important thing you have to remember, man, as a new driver is take your time. That load is not important, okay? No load is important out here. No load is important more than your life, okay? Especially with this weather changing here pretty soon. Take your time. If you have to pull over, notify your dispatcher, that's just the way things are, man. If you're going to get fired or released by a carrier because you don't want to drop off a load because the weather conditions is too harsh, then I'm sorry, man. Then that carrier doesn't really care about you. Okay, all the cares about is getting that load there so they can get paid and get their percentage on whatever the case might be. Luckily, the people I've worked for, even right now, haven't showed me anything to where my life is not important than what the load is. Okay, so with that being said, guys, take your time, be careful out there. Practice makes perfect. There's times where people get kind of skittish because they're backing up, whatever you want to call it, and they have a line of trucks. Guys, they can wait. I'm sorry. You know, no one was born with the damn stick shift rammed up their ass. Okay, they can wait. Okay, and I'll be the first one to go out of this truck. You know, wait. Okay, um, so yeah, don't rush yourself. You know, that's how people get in accidents. Okay, man, my nails are dirty. Um, but anyways, guys, hope this video's been helpful. I think I jumped around a lot of topics, you know, a couple of topics out there, you know, but I just wanted to share the good news that I'm getting my truck here back pretty soon. I think this truck is going to be available pretty soon. It's a good truck. It's a good, strong truck. But other than that, man, you know, for those who just joined onto my channel, man, welcome aboard. I do appreciate it. Those who have been following me since day one, welcome back. All my boys out there, man, like I said, Vince, Lewis, Elwin, Robert, Mike and Joanna, Juan, Alan, you know, you guys be careful out there, man, you know, and it was good talking to you guys earlier, you know, but yeah, man, I feel so out of place being in this truck because I don't have anything in here, man. Yeah, I've been, you know, it's like living in a damn hotel with your damn suitcase just sitting there, you know. But anyways, guys, I've been rambling on long enough. So with that being said, God bless, take care. It's November 1st, 2021. Monday, I'm in Columbia, Tennessee, getting ready for a load tomorrow morning, going back to Chicago. Hopefully going back to Ontario, California, get my truck, and then we'll see after that. So once again, guys, God bless, be careful, and take care.